Hey friends, if you're in PokeCenter on PulseChain, there is a wonderful analogy, basically this report card analogy done by Nerd Girl at the Hex conference. And she's got some other ecosystems here with the core coin maxis. And you notice on the far left, she has their characteristics of early hexagons, things that just split everything up, okay? And I want you to just, I'm just going to tell you things like, specifically for PokeCenter, there are things on here we want to focus on and things we want to go against. We don't want to do. So, for example, let's go through. So, in PokeCenter, you understand, because we're Pokemon themed. We understand this analogy for life. Remember, you want to be like a Disney park, theme land experience, fun, right? You want people, their family and the kids, they throw around these little Pokemon stuff, swapping around. It's too true to the spirit. So, look at this. Look, let's start from the bottom. Look at this. Persecution. So there is persecution. If you say something bad, you get persecuted. In Pokemon land, there's no persecution. Why? Because when you die in the game, you restart anyway. It's funny. You know what I mean? You come back, you just lose some gil. You lose some money or whatever. It's kind of funny. So we don't do that. All the other ecosystems do that. Persecution, they face persecution, they do all that. So we don't have that. We have other there's other fun cult stuff that we go on there later. Different, and look at this. This is cultish. Now, cultish, it's cultish in a different way. This is cultish as in, yes. We're cultish as in, like, we're still having fun without you. We're having fun. I don't care what you think. Okay, but it's not more like, we're having fun. I don't really care what you think. It's not aggressive. You see? There's mistrust of media, but here's the thing, we're so small, we're like, it's Pokemon, man. You know what I mean? Like, there's Pokemon news in the game. There's news reports where they're reporting on rare Pokemon sightings. That's what the news reports is. There's groupthink. Let's do this. Impatience. There's impatience. We don't want impatience as well. We're not impatient. And we understand the game. Oh, I'm level 3. I want to be level 55. Play the whole game. You can't be level 55. You got to get the badges. It makes sense. All of it makes sense. Look at this one. Easily triggered. Okay, all of them, most of them are easily triggered except Lionish. But easily triggered, we are not easily triggered. We're not. Okay, by the way, it's hard to get triggered when you're like looking at a giant Pikachu. You know what I mean? Like it is hard. When you just look at it, it changes the colors, the vibrancy, they're smiling, they've got big eyes. It just evokes these emotions of like another world. It takes you a bit. It's escapism a bit. Staunch maximalism. We have staunch friendship. Okay, not staunch maximalism. Like we don't believe. You have to be in this. We don't have that. Okay, but here's the thing, friends. There's no right or wrong. It's just product market fit. There are these ecosystems. They fit their own part of the city. And then we have, hey, let's have a place where everyone can chill, everyone can relax. We're doing the best we can, or as it can be. So we're trying to fit a different picture of the puzzle. Look at this toxicity. There's toxicity. Yeah, we don't want any of that. PulseChain, we don't want any of that. We're open. People make new coins, but you know, like we do want to protect ourselves. Okay, because you don't want your HP to get too low. We do say, like, you know, make sure that you're not promoting cannibalism. We don't want to vampire or cannibalize each other. We want to look after each other as well. It's like you're starting Pokemon pack. So you see these, friends, a disdain for paid influencers. Now, here's the thing. It's 50-50 here. Look, we understand the game. We understand people are lighthearted. And if you're dealing with this lighthearted, childlike evocation of youth, this whole disdain for like influencers, paid and stuff, it's on the back burner. Because new people are coming in, they don't know how the industry works, so they don't really relate to that. They don't know, like, oh, everyone's out there paid. Like, we get it, but it's not like not in your face 15 times a day. We don't have to say that. We're like, because they're coming from the real world. They go, oh, doctors are paid to pay out drugs. Oh, I see paid advertisements on like other YouTube channels, not crypto, right? Like makeup channels and like movies. Or they say, oh, I see paid advertisements of sport games. What's the difference? You see what I mean? So there's too much of a bridge to basically close here. The gap is pretty big when it comes to new people coming in here. Even though we try to help them over time, but we understand that. And by the way, so here's the thing. We don't have any toxicity to the levels of other experiences out here. So we're not basically fighting a lot of people out here. Okay, so even if there is mild toxicity and stuff coming in, oh, there's the early Charizard sub up, it dissipates so fast. Okay, it doesn't last long. So that's pretty much what I want you to know. These personality traits. That's why we have edge. We have an edge. We have an alpha edge. There's nothing else is out there doing this. By the way, this all just came because they're like, hey, let's just see what happens. Well, we got rugged at the start. It's funny. We call the dev just a Jeet dev, the Jeet rugger. It's fun. It's lighthearted. It's like, oh, Dev, you idiot. We went up 200x without you, Dev. Buy back in. We have that personality instead of like others. They're like, evil, persecution. I was nailed to the cross. That's more deeper down out here. So, yeah, a lot of these things, though, you see these and then like we're excited and the prices are cheap. Pika's cheap. This is Pika pulse ratio coming back down into this zone here, but just like everything else, friends, everything down. But then we're like, okay, we need Ethereum to go up and we need PulseChain core to go up. Yeah, that's the game. But we're still here. That's the most important part. We are still here. Friendship. You are now my friend. Caught again. I wanted to give you this another special update. Don't forget he loves you. Catch you soon.